Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Nashville Fairgrounds. RMS heads down to Nashville, Tennessee for the running of the Budweiser 420. Funny name, funny number, but anyways, it was a fun race last time we went here, where Neil Dick got the victory over Mark Guerrero. It was a fun finish. Hopefully we're hoping for the same thing this race. Let's get through the starting lineup, which is based on the Nashville Heats that we ran on Thursday. Here we go. On pole is Jackson Maine, who won Heat number 1, and Purab Shrivastava to his outside, who won Heat 2. In row number 2 is last week's winner, Patrick Kamietz, and starting his first ever RMS race is Angel Gutierrez in the 53. Row 3 is Kyler Sustry and Jonah Burridge. Row 4 is replacement driver Grace Sachs and Brock Moore. Row 5 is Alex Davidson and last year's winner, like I mentioned, Neil Dick. Row 6 is Sierra Reno and to his outside Fleet Cruz. Row 7 is Asher Eveland and Mark Evans. Row 8 is Aline McThydig and Kellen Short. Row 9 is the man who almost won this race last year, Mark Guerrero, and Michael Parsons. Row 10 is Dan Sedgwick and Leroy Conwell. Leroy Conwell. In row 11 is Big Mac and Caleb Blaine. Row 12 is your points leader, Riley Smith, and to his outside, Peter Lane. What is this? Row 13, I believe, is Skippy Larson and Sally Patrick. Row 14 is Nelson Reeves and Kurt Perkins. Row 15 is Ezekiel Garcia Ball and Jonathan Marks. I think this is row 16 is Flandre Wilson and Tegan Fox. Row 16 is Tony Santori Jr. and Ryan Scarrett. And then the final row includes the drivers that made it in thanks to the last chance qualifier, Trevor Davis and Caleb Rose. And that is your full starting grid. 36 cars instead of the usual 42. No, Kamietz is right here, buddy. Did you not notice? He's literally right behind Jackson. But anyways, 120 laps here at this short track. A fan favorite for most. Let's get this show on the road.
Son, drivers, start your engines.
And the engines fire. And the drivers are rolling. Here we go. The pace car pulls in. And Jackson Maine, it's his first ever pole. Can he convert that to his first ever win? We will see here at the fairgrounds. It's Jackson Maine, Purab Shrivastava lead the field to green, and we're underway. The Budweiser 420. And Sustry's being aggressive on the start. He's going 3 wide, trying to get second place. And they're both in the wall. Kamietz. Oh, and it's almost a collision, almost a wreck. What a crazy way to start this race. As Jackson Maine trying to get clear for the lead over Shrivastava. And he will easily do that. But Kamietz and Gutierrez, they almost went around. Neil Dick almost went around as well. That's a crazy way to start this race. Let's see what happened between the two. It was probably thanks to Sustry being so aggressive on the start there. Going 3 wide, you usually don't see that. And, well, obviously, Kamietz and Gutierrez, they were caught off guard. Yeah, you can see Sustry makes contact with Kamietz. Kamietz into Gutierrez, and they pretty much lost control there, and both of them into the outside wall. And then everybody's trying to avoid down low. And Neil Dick, they make contact with Gutierrez there. And everybody keeps it under control somehow, so we stay green. And we head back out front and back to live footage here as Sustry looking to take the lead after causing a little bit of an incident there. Grace Sachs up to 3rd, Davidson up to 4th. Shrivastava is falling back on the outside as Jonah Burridge trying to get around and he will easily do that. Meanwhile, out front, trying to get the lead here. Main, almost clipped the wall there. That is a dangerous corner. Turn 4, let me tell you. A lot of drivers make contact with the outside wall coming out of turn 4. It's a very tricky corner. But anyways, Jackson Main loses the lead. Kyle trying now out front. As Sachs is now trying to get around him. Yeah, you don't want to be on the outside lane here. The outside lane is not that good, as Sachs will get clear. No, not quite. Main's trying to use the outside lane here. It's not going to work, though. It's going to fail as he falls behind Davidson. Well, almost. And now Davidson gets cleared. Despite the damage, Kamits is still in the top 10. He actually passed the car. Brock Moore up into 7th now. Neil Dick is also still here in 11th place, but Gutierrez... Oh! Guerrero's in the wall! And that'll bring out the first caution of the race. Mark Guerrero goes around in turn number 2 to bring out the first caution. What happened here? Skippy Orson just being a bit aggressive. Oh, what did I do? Did I pause it? I don't know what the pause button is, but yeah. Skippy Orson just being aggressive sends the 20 into the wall. And the man who almost won it last year, it's already looking dire. Dire for the 20. But a simple spin brings out the first caution of the race. On lap number 6, there's Gutierrez. We'll continue the story on him at a later date in this race, not like in general. But anyways, Sostry, he's been so competitive the last couple races. He's come up short in pretty much all of them. At Richmond, he was very competitive. He almost won that race. He dominated that race, but came up short to Kamits. And just a couple weeks ago at Bristol, he also dominated that race and came up short to Davidson. So the rookie looking to rebound, trying anything he can to try to get his first ever win in RMS. As he now leads here at Nashville. He leads Grace Sachs and Alex Davidson currently. Jackson Main only falls back to 4th, and this caution probably helps him a bit. It helps him that he's only in 4th place, and it helps him that there's going to be a restart here soon. As we look through the field here, some cars already have damage. Drivers being aggressive and all, you know. And Gutierrez, after that, is now in 16th place with side damage to both sides of the car, left and right. And it looks like he won't be pitting to try to repair that. Neither is Kamits, nor is Neil Dick. Or, in general, nobody's pitting right now. So everybody's deciding to stay out because it's very early in the race. I don't think there's really an advantage to pitting by getting fresh tires. As they continue to pace around here, hopefully we'll go back green here soon. It was a simple spin. It can't take that long, right? Right, chat? I'm surprised Guerrero isn't pitting to fix the damage either, because that's some big side damage and rear end damage. Kind of represents how Guerrero's year has been. It's been a rocky one, to say the least. And will we be going back green here soon? Maybe on this lap? Nope, lights are still out. As we continue to stay under caution right now. let me just talk about Gray Sex here. That man is a great driver. He's just been very unlucky, stuck with fast track racing and all, DNQing races, and he gets the opportunity to drive the 66 because Geoff Jordan notably purposely wrecked Tony Santori Jr. Where is he? In the midst of hell right now, in 28. So Geoff Jordan, who usually drives the 66, wrecked the 02 because of a little bit of an incident at Richmond, and Jordan decided to hire Sachs to drive the 66, and now he's doing a great job here, keeping it in second place, keeping it clean so far, but it's still early days as the pace car lights are out, and we will be going back green here soon. As Kyler Sistri leads the way. Get a rundown of the top 10 here. It's Kyler Sistri, Gray Sachs, Alex Davidson, Jackson Main, Jonah Burridge, Purab Shrivastava, Patrick Kamitz, Brock Morris, Sierra Reno, and Neil Dick rounds out the top 10. Here we go. Pace car pulls in, and we're going to be restarting this time by 12 laps will be completed when Sistri crosses the line. Here we go. And we are back underway. Ooh, it looks like Sachs got a great jump right there, and he's immediately going to try to attack Sistri here. He's all over the back bumper here, looking for a way to get by the 55. Sistri did not get a great jump there, but Sachs can't do anything because he didn't move down to the inside to try to take advantage. He just didn't have the run. The run stalled out. But he is definitely there, showing his presence, peeking down low, peeking up high, peeking anywhere he can, but Sistri is now starting to drive away here. And he's got the threat of Davidson behind him, who runs a little bit higher. Maybe letting Main close in a bit. Oh, some cars are pitting. Why would you pit right now? You could have pitted under caution. Are they stupid? So Trevor Davis and Tegan Fox pit there. I don't know why. Maybe a different strategy completely, as Davidson looking to get around Sachs here. He's got his nose all over the back bumper of the 66. Moves down to the inside. He's looking for that second place, but isn't going to get it. And he'll stay behind the 66 as Sistri is pulling away now. The 88 and 12 are back out on track, but they're now one lap down from the rest of the field. Up pace car cam. Lovely. Let's scroll back through the field to see what other battles are happening. Looks like Neil Dick did not get a great jump at all, so he falls back outside the top 10. And there's a huge battle here. Mark Evans versus Kellen Short. Looks like Short got some damage, might have gotten into the wall a little bit, but she continues out there. Gutierrez also stuck on the high side as well. So big battle there in the mid-pack. Moving back to the front here. Sierra Reno, ooh, goes wide, goes way wide. Allows Evelyn to get on the inside. And he's going to try to pick up the 8th place position here on that with that move. And Evelyn has some damage as well. So, yeah, if you get some side damage here, it doesn't really affect you as he passes Reno easily. Here comes Dan Sedgwick here trying to make a pass on the 4, and he will easily do that out of turn 2. Neil Dick's also trying to take advantage here, get back inside the top 10, and he will also take advantage of that. Oh, Jonah Burridge goes wide, almost gets up into the wall. He's going to lose his top 5 position to Purab Shrivastava. Here he comes. Here comes the 36 of Shrivastava. He gets around him. Kamit's also looking to get around, and he will do that as well. And Dan Sedgwick looking like one of the fastest cars right now. He's passing cars left, right, and center around Reno, and looking to maybe pass Evelyn as well, as Neil Dick's getting attacked by his teammate right now, Owen McThydig. Oh, Evelyn looks like he went wide and almost got into the wall there and might lose a position. Oof, that 15 is not looking good right now. He's running way wide. And Sedgwick is looking for a way to get around the 15, but there's no room. There's no way to get around the 15 right now. You have to stay behind him. Have to stay behind him for now, at least. Just gotta try to figure out a way to get by, though. As Neil Dick is now looking to attack Reno here, but there's no room on the bottom. You gotta time your passes perfectly here, as Sustry is gone here, man. Almost built up a 2-second advantage. That 55 is very fast right now, as Sachs is trying to defend himself from Davidson here. And he's doing a good job holding off the 10 car, as it looks like Neil Dick has gotten around Reno. And so far, Evelyn's trying to get around Jonah Burridge right now, peeking down to the inside, looking for some room. There isn't any room, and he stays behind that 32 car. And Dan Sedgwick is also here, joining in on the fun. And Evelyn's got a run here. It's going to work out for him this time, maybe, if he can get down to the inside. Yes, he will. He has room. So Asher Evelyn moves up. And Cam Eats, meanwhile in front, is trying to get a top 5 position here. Here comes the 96 of Cam Eats. With that side damage, might I add, it's not slowing him down one bit. Not at all. As it looks like Sedgy was trying to get by the 15 once again, and once again, it will fail. But now this time, he's got room on the inside here. He's got a shot this time. And out of turn 4, there goes the 6 into the 7th place position. And gets clear right there. But Cam Eats trying to close in on this pack of cars as Sustry is just gone. And they're trying to chase down possible lap traffic, that being Jonathan Marks, Blondre Wilson, Caleb Rose, some other lap traffic here and there and everywhere. And Mark Guerrero, not Jonathan, already has made up a couple of positions, but it's only up to 28, so not that much. Ooh, Scarrett almost got into the wall right there. There's your points leader, Riley Smith. He hasn't made any progress at all in this race. He's only up to 24th, so not a lot of progress if he wants to extend that points lead as he goes down to the apron. Trying to look for some way to get around lane right there, and he headed to the apron, I guess. I guess that's one way to try to get around a car, but it obviously didn't work. As Skippy Larson's now into the top 10. He likes these short tracks, so not surprised by that one bit. It took him long enough to get into the top 10, as now he gets around, or excuse me, he is outside the top 10. Now he's officially in the top 10. See, I wasn't lying to you guys. He is in the top 10 now, and looking very fast right now, trying to get around Neil Dick, who has the fastest lap. It's still Sustry, but I would say that 22 is probably up there somewhere, as he muscles Neil Dick out of the way, looking for 9th place, and he's gonna get it. Neil Dick can't do anything about it. The 22 looks damn fast right now, at least. And yeah, Cam Eats has caught up to the group of cars, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, while Sustry continues to grow the lead. It is almost 3 seconds now, but he's approaching lap traffic here. So that may slow him down, it may not, as he's approaching Jonathan Marks here, slower car. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if it's because of the damage or just because he's not very good at short tracks. But Sustry will probably be trying to look for a way to get around the 19 right now. Nothing really happening here at the moment. Larson has gotten around the 32 of Jonah Burridge, just picking off cars left and right here, just passing them. No challenge whatsoever, as Davidson looked like he was going to try to make a pass on the 66 once again, but it didn't work. There's Sustry. Finally caught up to Marks, looking for a way to get around him and put him a lap down. And he's got room this time. He'll get around the 19, and now there's a buffer between him and the 66 of Sachs. Although unsurprisingly, Sachs did cut the gap down thanks to the 19, most likely. And checking in on Larson again, he hasn't really made any progress as Seji is trying to get around his teammate here to pick up 6th place, at least. As Kamich tries to get around Main here, it's unsuccessful. As Sustry will look to attack more lap traffic here, the 44, 41, 59 of Caleb Rose. And Kamich looks like he's going to get around Main here for 4th place. So move Kamich up to 4th place. Another strong weekend, looking for that 96. I'm not good with English right now. It's looking like a good weekend again for Kamich right now. And scrolling through the field once again. Oh, there's a battle right there. Brock Moore versus Kurt Perkins, who's also made his way through the field a ton. He's up to 15th place. He started about 28th, 29th, I think, somewhere around that range. And he's also passing cars left and right, I guess. Again, the one car that isn't really is Riley Smith, who's back to 22nd. He's passed a couple cars, but not a lot. You got to think about that points lead, as Sustry looks like he's got more lap traffic behind him. Sally Patrick and Fondre Wilson not having good runs today. And the rest of the field is trying to catch up to him currently, as Grace Sachs is starting to close in on the lap traffic. Dan Sedgwick is starting to close in on this pack. Skippy Larson is closing in on Purev Srivastava. I said he looked like one of the fastest cars right now, and he looks like he's trying to get around the 36 at the current moment. But unsuccessful at doing that so far, but he should, both slide out of turn 2 right there, wow. And both keep it under control as he muscles the 36 out of the way, and into 7th goes Larson. That was a loud noise. Anyways, the 22 gets around the 36, and now he's up to 7th place as Sachs is having trouble here. He can't get around the 19 at all. As Sustry just got around the 59 of Caleb Rose. He's just mowing them down right now. He's just getting through lap traffic with no trouble at all. Sachs and the rest of the field, not so much. And Davidson has had enough with his shenanigans. He wants to get around the 66 right now. And Davidson now moves up to 2nd place. I might just use the bumper here if I was Davidson right now. Sustry is just pulling away right now, and you can't get around a simple lap car. Just one singular lap car. You just got to use the bumper at that point. And Davidson is taking my advice all over the back bumper of the 19. Moves him, bumps him out of the way. And Davidson trying to catch up to Sustry right now. Kamich trying to get around Marks as well. And Sachs is being left out to dry on the high side. He'll move back to 5th place. Now finally has enough room to get around the 19. And an update on Sustry, he is staying put right now. He hasn't made any progress on any other lap traffic at the current moment. And Davidson will try to figure out this mess of lap traffic here. Sally Patrick and Fondre Wilson. I think that 10 is more faster than the 66. And he's going to get around the 41. So another lap car behind Davidson here. We just got to get through each lap car as Sustry is closing in on the 53 here. Angel Gutierrez. A little bit of a rough race for his first start. Just trying to keep the car in one piece. But Sustry will put him a lap down, or at least attempt to. And Davidson has gone around Fondre Wilson, so he's passing lap cars left, right, and center, trying to catch up to Sustry. Kamich is also doing that. Jackson Main looks like he got stuck behind Patrick here, as he's trying to hold on. Oh, did someone spin? I thought I saw smoke right there. Am I just delusional? Let's see. I think I might be. I don't know. I thought I saw smoke there. Might have just been the tire tracks. Oh, no, there is smoke. So someone obviously got up into the wall. But who is it? Oh, it was Trevor Davis getting into the back of Guerrero here. Almost sends him around again. And a little bit of contact with Gutierrez right there. It's been a rough day for Guerrero today. Thought about getting a redemption after last race. And I don't think that was enough. Did that bring out the caution? I think it did. Because I saw a red flag on pit road. No, it did not, so never mind. Pit road's just not open at the current moment. So Davidson continues to try to track down the leader, that being Sistry, as he deals with this bunch of lap traffic here. This is going to be difficult. Not being on the high side, being on the high side doesn't help, and Davidson probably knows that right now, trying to figure out a way to get by Caleb Rose. He has pulled away from Cam Eats here. Cam Eats has pulled away from Sachs here. Main still stuck on the outside. He drops back, but not a ton of positions. He's still in the top 10. And now Davidson gonna deal with Caleb Rose. Sistry still hasn't gotten around Gutierrez nor Mark Guerrero here, so Davidson now clear of all the lap traffic. He has a huge advantage now. As Sistry tries to use the high side again on Gutierrez, he's just blocking right now. And Davidson sees blood in the water. He's going to try to catch up. He's going to try to do anything to get the lead here. Sistry is really struggling on those older tires probably, as we're close to reaching the halfway point of the race here. So soon enough, on lap number 60, it will be the halfway point of the race as Sistry finally finds room on the bottom, gets around the 53. So now there's a lap car between first and second once again. And Cam Eats has gone around Caleb Rose as well. And Skippy Larson now into the top 5. He goes. Again, looking pretty fast, looking pretty speedy. As Sistry now looks to get around the 20. As Davidson trying to cut the gap down. What is the gap between them? It grows a little. I mean, it shrinks a little bit, but not by much. As Sistry looks for a way to get around the 22. Man, I cannot talk tonight, can I? I'm just jumbling up my words, trying to speak English. But the 55 can't get around Guerrero, and now the gap is under 2 seconds here. Davidson is there. He's closing in. Does Sistry possibly feel the pressure right now as he looks for a way to get around the 20? Get around Caleb Lane as well. Try to kill two birds with one stone here. He can't find room on the bottom. He's still behind the 20. And we have officially reached the halfway point of the race. Sistry panic mode. Right now, currently, looks like he's going to be able to get around the 20 this time, though. But now Caleb Lane is going to be in the way here. And the gap is almost a second between the top two. Sistry versus Davidson. Davidson already has a win this season. He's looking for another one. I think so far this season we've only had one repeat winner, and that was Aline McThydig when he went back-to-back. And so far, that's the only repeat winner we have this season. Everybody has one win apiece between them. And now Davidson got to figure out a way to get around the two lap cars, make that 3, because he's going to get around Lane here. Sistry is. And Gutierrez, once again, looks like he's holding up lap traffic big time here in this race. I mean, lap cars. But it looks like Davidson's got some room on the bottom here, so not that much. But that's going to be a big problem for Davidson. Getting held up by lap traffic just a little bit means a lot in time. And yeah, you can see the gap grows, and now he's got to deal with Guerrero and Caleb Lane. As Sistry continues to just pass lap cars left, right, and center. Looks like he's going to put Trevor Davis a lap down now. Again, I don't know why he pitted. I don't understand it. As K-Mates now gets around Gutierrez as well. And these guys were pretty much all behind Caleb Rose here, so they fell back a little bit. As looks like Sachs is trying to get around Caleb Rose, almost gets into him. Continues to get into him, trying to muscle his way through the 59 pretty much. Oh, and that's another mess of lap cars that Sistri is trying to deal with right now. Michael Parsons versus Sistri here versus Trevor Davis as well. But Davidson is currently being held up by Guerrero again. He won't get out of the way for any lap traffic. I mean, lead lap cars. He's not yielding. He's not moving out of the way of the 10, and he's going to pay the sacrifice here. He's going to be sacrificed here as he gets stuck on the high side. Sistri just got around 2 more lap cars. And it's all falling apart for Davidson right now. He can't get around the lap traffic now suddenly. This is crazy. Looks down to the inside, tries to get by Guerrero. Guerrero's just not letting him at all. Not letting K-Mates by either. K-Mates can't get a run, it seems like. Skippy Larson is getting around Sedgwick for 4th place, and now he moves up to 4th. But this is huge for Sistri. Now Davidson finally has room to get around the 20, but he has to get around the 46 as well. All the gains that Davidson just made by getting around lap traffic, it's affecting him now, but looks like he's going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here, because he got around Caleb Lane easily there. And now, going to try to chase down these 2 lap cars. Oh, Guerrero almost got into the wall behind again. But Davidson, K-Mates looks like he's easily getting around lap traffic as well. Pretty much waiting for Sistri to make a mistake or something. He's just kind of chilling right now. Hasn't caught up to Conwell, hasn't caught up to Garcia Ball at all. And Davidson is trying his best to close the gap. Can we mention one driver here? I would like to mention Kurt Perkins. He currently looks fast right now. He's up into the top 10. He just passed Purab Srivastava and Neil Dick to enter 8th place. Oh, it looks like Maine was trying the outside lane here. Something must have... A little bit of contact maybe between those two. As Sistri catches up to Conwell here. Looks for a way to get around the 35. As Davidson trying to stay close to him. Looks like Sistri's got room on the inside again. This race is really a battle between lap cars and lead lap cars, pretty much. You got to get around those cars easily, or else your advantage is going to be gone. I'm not sure when they're going to pit, though, because they've been out on these old tires for a long time, as now there's 4 lap cars between Sistri and Davidson here. And Davidson's just thinking to himself, how am I going to get through this lap traffic faster than Sistri? He's just easily getting through lap traffic like there's no tomorrow. Conwell just got into the wall right there. Off of turn 2. And Davidson is just kind of stalled right now. He hasn't made any progress whatsoever. So this is big for Sistri here, who just seems like he can get through lap traffic like there's no tomorrow. As he's already up to Fleet Cruz, who's currently 24th, and annoying him currently as he tries to move the 62 out of the way. Davidson going to get around the 35 here of Conwell. Still got 2 lap cars in the way. And as Fleet Cruz, Sistri passes through more lap traffic, it's not going to be any easier for Davidson at all. As Sistri looks to pass Brock Moore here. Puts another car 1 lap down. And Davidson gets around Trevor Davis here. Now going to look for a way to get around Parsons here. And looks like he'll easily get around Parsons this time. But Sistri, already looking to attack more lap traffic here, gets stuck on the outside almost. And there's a lot of lap traffic now going to be in the way for the 55. Davidson has just got to figure out a way to get by this lap traffic quickly and efficiently. Because he can definitely close. He's got speed. He knows that. Trying to get around Kellen Short is Sistri at the current moment, and Jonathan Marks, putting him and Quandre Wilson 2 laps down now. Oh boy, Davidson is just once again stalled out. Can't figure out a way to get through this lap traffic, unlike Sistri. As Sistri tries to put Scarrett a lap down now. Davidson's looks like he's got room on the inside of Garcia Ball here. He might try to pass 2 cars here at once. He closes the gap a little bit between him and Sistri. Maybe that's because Sistri is being held up by Scarrett right now, currently. But he's still got a lot of lap traffic to deal with. Oh, well, it sounds like someone spun. Oh, trouble! Trouble! Evelyn and Reno around, and that'll bring out the second caution. That changes everything. Oh, Reno, don't try to cause another wreck here, you goober. But Sierra Reno and Asher Evelyn just brought out the second caution of the race. Almost to the end here. We almost got back to the end without another caution happening, but that wasn't meant to be, I guess. And it looks like Evelyn scoreboard says 12th place, but I think that's 13th. Looks like he slides up once again. Turn 4, not an easy corner to deal with. Gets into Reno right here. Deacon Fox gets some damage in that incident. And bang, bang. 2 cars into the outside wall. Bang. Big Mac gets some damage in that. And both of the cars spin in front of the leaders, kind of. And that'll bring up the caution. And Sustri's advantage is gone. And it looks like the 20 also blew up, so... Or, no, he did not blow up. I guess the mechanical... Yeah, it's like 109, so he's pretty much fine. Just a little bit of engine damage. But Sustri, say goodbye to your lead. You don't have it anymore. And say goodbye to having the advantage of the inside lane, because now you got to deal with lap traffic here on the restart. And there goes Evelyn around. Oh, and gets into... What in the world? Gets into his teammate. Trying to get back on the lead lap there. What is the 15 doing? And now Sustri has some damage on the left side. Kellen Short has damage now too. So Asher Evelyn, that's one of the dumbest things I've ever seen a driver do. Except when Geoff Jordan wrecked Santori under caution, but whatever. Two dumb incidences. I can't say words. God damn it. I can't say words right now, I guess. 2 incidences. 2 dumb incidences. Ugh. In back-to-back weeks, I guess. Because why not? They gotta be pitting here soon, man. They have to, right? They can't go the full way without taking no tires and no fuel, right? Nobody has decided to pit this entire race. I wonder if it was like that last year. I can't remember. I forgot, to be honest with you. So pit road is open. Nobody's taking it. So I don't know why. I guess it's because it's on 1X, and I guess that's like 1 times tire wear, so no pitting, I guess. No pitting for this race. Okay, sure, why not? So Swiss Trent continues to lead here with Davidson. The gap is now shrunk. And also the fact that he has damage now, and Evelyn also has damage, and I wonder how fast he will be. Bro's just asking to be fired at this point. Let's try. Yeah, nobody's pitting. I don't get it, but we'll roll with it. Maybe that'll be a change for next season as the lights are on the pace car, and here we go for the restart. Everybody's setting up to go here. Nah, it's not the worst move. You should have seen last week, dummy. But here we go for the restart. It's pretty much almost the entire field equaled by lap cars here. But Sistri will once again lead the field to green. And Alex Davidson back in second, looking to take advantage somehow, but you got to deal with lap traffic here on this restart. Here we go. Green flag is out. We're back underway. And I don't think Sistri is easily going to get through the lap traffic. No. Well, not through the lap traffic, but get by the lap traffic. Okay, maybe this time, though, down the backstretch, he'll easily get around. Never mind. But yeah, that lap traffic not being so easy to get around with it having, with them having the advantage on the inside. But Sistri finally gets clear there. Davidson now in trouble. And Kellen Short will get clear of the 10 here. Looks like the 4 will as well, so I thought Davidson would have the advantage here. No, I guess not, because we can't have fun things here. And yeah, he's just getting bodied. Not bodied, but like swarmed by lap traffic at this point. Trying to figure out a way to get by this lap traffic has been a pain in the ass for him all race. And it will continue to do so. Watching if someone collides with the wall again. Out of turn 4. As it looks like Cameats will lose his 3rd place here. Here comes Larson. Larson looks like he's going to get around Cameats with no trouble. No problems. And Davidson. Sistri is just gone here once again. Will this finally be the day he breaks through and wins? As looks like Davidson might get around more here. He had the run there. I don't know why he didn't get around him easily. But finally he'll get around the 4. I was about to say the 10 himself. He'll finally get around the 4 here. And he will try to chase down Sistri now. Oh, Evelyn almost got into the wall there. I think the 15 is slow. Slower than everybody else, which is to be expected, you know, because he has all that damage. And now Davidson gets clear of the 4. Now he's going to try to chase down the leader. Will he be able to get there before races end? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. As everybody else is still swarmed by lap traffic here. Now, it looks like Gray Sachs did not get the best restart there. It looks like the lap traffic got to him a lot, and he's falling back. He continues to fall back, stuck on that outside lane. Everybody's getting around the 66 here. Heading back to the front, it's still Sistri by himself. Davidson I don't think has cut the gap down that much, as it looks like everybody else behind him now is starting to finally get through lap traffic. Seiji thought about making a move on K-Meets right there, but didn't get there. And what's the gap between the top two? It grows. Yep, not shocked. But I thought Mark Guerrero had the race won last season, and then he messed up in the last couple laps. But Sustry, I think, has got this in the bag this time, unlike Guerrero. But we'll see. Davidson cut the gap down there a little bit. So who knows? You can see him in the distance. Larson now looks like he'll get around the Ford car. And K-Meets as well. So they finally clear the lap traffic, and now they're home free. So working through more lap traffic here. These guys are dealing with lap traffic big time back here. Yeah, it looks like Ryan Scarrett got the best start out of anyone. Almost won a lap down there, and now is in 12th place. So big day for Ryan Scarrett fans. But especially a big day for anybody who's a fan of Sustry here. Oh, Davidson cut the gap down a little bit. 1.7 seconds between the top two. So Davidson trying a last effort dash of sorts with 20 laps to go. And Sustry is nowhere near lap traffic right now, so he could just use that clean air to his advantage. And just continue to keep... Oh, he won. God damn it. And keep the gap between him and Davidson at a nice, like, 1 second advantage. Maybe 2 seconds here. So the 55 showed that he was fast all race. And it looks like he may end up victorious in... Oh, my mic almost fell. As Davidson cuts down the gap again, but every lap he seems faster than the 55, but after that he just loses ground, he gains ground, and then loses ground. That's not really what you want to see if you're the 10 right now. You just gotta get faster and faster, and he cuts the gap down again. But is it too little too late? We're now under 20 laps here. And Davidson needs to cut big chunks into that 55's lead. And, oh, that'll definitely help. Sustry into the wall. It's like last year again. Here comes Davidson. So Sustry almost lost it there, got up into the outside wall in turn 4, and Davidson is immediately pouncing on the opportunity to take the lead. Oh, man. It's like deja vu all over again, but the question is, can Davidson get around the 55? Yes, he is. He's trying to. Looks down to the inside. Alex Davidson trying to repeat as a winner again this season. Sustry's going to get the advantage, though. Trying to get there. He might get up into the wall again up at turn 4. He will. Almost. Davidson might get clear here, though. And Alex Davidson to the lead, to the front. Sustry's race, trying to win this race again, and once again he chokes it in the last couple laps. That is incredible right there. 2 weeks in a row. But can he attack? Can he play offense? This time he's played defense pretty much the entire race. Skippy Larson and K-Meets are starting to close in as well. And oh my goodness, it's like I predicted. I knew it was going to probably happen again because of those older tires. Nobody has pitted again. So you're on older slick tires, you're bound to make a mistake. Sustry did, and he paid the ultimate sacrifice. And he might end up winless once again. And Davidson now trying to play defense here this time. But Sustry is pretty close, but here comes Larson. Now he's going to try to look for second. Skippy Larson, I said he was fast earlier. He's still pretty fast. Looks down to the inside. No room there. Once again, Sus tries playing defense here, but just to hold on to second, and it's not going to work, I don't think. No, it worked that time. As Sus tries to stay close with Davidson with just 10 laps to go here. Sus he needs a Hail Mary right now if he wants to win again. He closes the gap. He's there. He's possibly there. But Larson is also there. He gets on the inside. He's going to try to make a pass on the 55 for second, and he will. Hopefully. And yes, he will easily. Around the 55. Ryan scared into the top 10. Okay. Yeah, the guy who almost went a lap down before the caution came out. Now he's in the top 10. All right, let him cook. Perhaps. But Larson gets around the 55. Now going to be trying to get the lead from the 10. So Davidson trying to hold on here for a couple more laps. Become the second driver to repeat as a winner this season. Will he be able to do that as the laps tick down? It is now 7 laps to go. Larson diving it in there. Runs a little bit high. That was not a good entry. As Davidson, and Larson once again runs wide into the entry of turn 3. That's not going to help him. Davidson doesn't have to do much if that happens, if that continues to happen, but Larson is trying to pull the crossover here after that move. These top 2 are starting to pull away from Sustry. Sustry might even lose 3rd place. Larson again, not a great entry into turn 3 at all. 5 laps to go when he crosses the line. Alex Davidson won at Bristol. He's looking to win at another short track in Tennessee. He really likes Tennessee, I guess. I don't know. But Davidson trying to hold off Larson, trying to hold off Sustry as he starts to close in again on the top 2. Maybe the damage impacted him, but Kammitz also has damage and he's running just fine. But Davidson, just a couple laps to go, and gained a ton of time between him and Larson right there. So it's about 3 laps to go now. And Davidson, Larson slid up there out of turn 2. Trying to play mind games here between him and the 10 right now, I guess. 2 laps to go for Davidson. Really good in turns 3 and 4. He just pulls away off of turn 4. While Larson struggles. He really struggled there. Sustry is now back on his back bumper. And it looks like it'll be Davidson's race to win. Win or lose. It depends. But Alex Davidson comes out of turn 4. White flag is waving. Last lap for Alex Davidson. Larson's trying to get there. He can't. He needs to dive bomb him. He needs a Hail Mary right now for any shot at the win. You got to make your move right now, and it looks like Larson, too little, too late. And out of turn 4, Alex Davidson, he becomes the second driver this season to get win number 2. Alex Davidson wins here at Nashville. Larson tried to get there, trying to pass him with few laps remaining, but he didn't get there, and Davidson comes out victorious once again.